So this is the demonstration video on how to use the territory map application for the Smarter Remodeling franchise. We're going to start by going to smarterremodelingfranchise.com, which is going to redirect you to this screen right here. And basically you will log in with your assigned username and password. If you don't have one, please contact us so we can assign you one. Once that you are in, you get the available maps. As of right now, we only have the territories map available only, but eventually we will have other maps like showing sales by territory. So you will have available heat maps showing all that. But let's concentrate on this one right here. So you just click and enter the application. This is a web service application, so it does take a little bit to work and to respond to commands. You can zoom in and zoom out. Of course, it's only going to show you the United States map, of course, including Alaska and Hawaii. But this is only the territories are all based in the United States. The map shows you some green and some reddish states, and basically the green ones are the ones that we are authorized to sell territories on, and the ones in red we're not allowed to sell any franchises in there. So once that you have located what territory you want to take a look at it, you basically will zoom in. In my case, I have a mouse with a incorporated wheel, so I can scroll in and out of here. But if you don't have one of those, you can use these two little zoom in and zoom out just to move, and then just grab, click, left click, and move them up, down, left, or right. In this particular case, we're gonna concentrate in the area that we currently have, which is the greater Jacksonville metropolitan area. But let's say that you have a territory that you really don't know, the customer doesn't know what the county is. So you will come here to the address search, and you will type the address for that particular or whatever you want to locate. Once that you locate it, you will select it from here, and the software will show you a map, a street map of where this is. You can see over here is Duval County, but you still might want to, if you click over here, it will tell you Duval County, and it will give you all the information for it. So if you zoom out, you'll see that you have selected that particular county. And over here you have the demographic information. We base all the franchises on the owner-occupied housing units. But it's also interesting to know how many households you have living in the county, and also the different income levels, which you have it right here. The vast majority of our customers are in this section right here, so it's important to so you have a better idea of where how many approximately customers you might have in that particular territory. Every time that you click on another county, the county will be highlighted, and the pertinent or relevant information will be shown right here on this window. So we're gonna work with these 4 counties: Nassau, Duval, Clay County, and St. Johns County. And on your right here, you have the tools window. In this particular case, if you zoom out, you might be able to see a little bit better how this works. But you have a layer tool, which you see the counties is selected right now, and the states available is also selected. So if you turn it off, all the green and red went away, and if you turn it on, you can see the states that were allowed to sell and the ones that were not allowed to sell. Same thing with the zip code points over here. If you turn it on, everything kind of becomes black just because you have so many zip codes. And if you zoom in, you can see all these little dots belong to a different zip code. So it's not relevant here, so we don't really need it. And the tool that we use the most here, of course, is this one, the query tool, in which we use this little index finger to select the different counties that we want to query. Like we say, we're gonna query Nassau County. We're gonna query Duval County. We're gonna query Clay County. And finally, St. Johns County. Once that you have selected all your counties, then you can go ahead and click Get Results. It takes a few seconds to get for the system to gather the information that they need, and then needs a few more seconds to actually aggregate all the data that you just pull there. So you just click. You have different kind of reports, but basically we will, if you want to see on screen the data, you will click Generate Report. If you just want to see the table, you just click View Table, and basically over here it's going to show you the different counties. If they're available or not available. You could have seen that on the screen anyways, but it will show you the owner-occupied housing units, which is the number that we use to determine the final value of that county, and how much is the base price for the county. And then if there is an excess of I'm sorry, and this is the number that we use to determine the excess number of housing owner-occupied housing units. So we allow 70,000 per county, included on the basic price. In this particular case, you can see here, the owner-occupied is only 55,000. So you have allowed 70,000. So the excess number in this case is a negative number, 14,244. And on this other county, the base price is a little higher because it has over 100,000 owner-occupied units. So the base price is 100,000, but we allow 120,000 owner-occupied units on that particular county. So the particular excess in this case is only 83,977. And the same calculation goes for the other counties that we have selected. You'll see how this plays out. These give you a better view of the data, but the actual report comes out of this Generate Report. And again, the tool takes a few seconds to process the information, but once it is ready, it will display it right here. And so the same data that you have on that table is kind of compiled over here. And so the total cost for these 4 counties is going to be $229,428. And that has into consideration all the counties that you actually have selected right here. If you want to query a different county, it's better to reset this. And let's go to South Florida, to one of the most populous counties in the state. Let's pick Palm Beach. you'll see they have 381,611 owner-occupied housing units, which is, you know, even more than the owner-occupied units on the 4 counties that we selected before. So this is what we call a premium county. We're just gonna pull this one, so just for you guys to see, this is a premium county, and it will have a higher base price, you know, for, you know, this is a high, you know, highly densely populated. So if you see it over here, oh, sorry, yeah, I think I made a mistake right here. You know, right here I'm, you know, actually selecting all the results. So let's reset this, and just, you know, generate the report for county. The mistake right there was that I didn't select anything, you know. You know, it was marked on yellow. So by marking in yellow, it's not selected on the query. So the tool assumed that I wanted to pull all the data for all the counties available, which was wrong. So now that I have selected it's marked red, then I can get the results. And we'll see, like we were saying, this is a premium county, so it will have a higher base price. We'll see here, this here, so you guys can appreciate that. So the base price is $150,000 and includes 120,000 owner-occupied units. And so the excess number that we're going to figure out the final price on is on this number, which basically will be this minus this, and that's the result right there. So now that we have that clarified, we can generate the final result, and the number over there will be, this county will cost by itself $215,000, $215,402.75. So that's how this tool works. So basically you had 3 different kind of counties. A basic county, which the base price is $60,000. That includes 70,000 owner-occupied units. Then you have another a basic premium county, which is like Duval County right there, where you have more than 100,000 owner occupied, but less than 150,000, and that they had a base price of $100,000. But it will also include 120,000 other occupied units. You know, we'll just gonna reset this so you guys can take a better look. Again, remember to select this, and then you get the results. So so you'll see here that since the population is the other occupied units is more than 100,000, but less than 150, then the price is 100,000. The base price is 100,000, and it's still including 120,000, like a premium county. And finally, you have a premium county, like, you know, in Palm Beach or Miami-Dade, etc., that, you know, they have more than 150,000 owner occupied, and the base price for those will be $150,000. Okay, well, if you have any questions or you want to see this video again, you can always go to help and click watch a video here. Thank you for your time. Have a great day, guys.